Good afternoon, my beautiful, amazing friends. Kristie here with Kristie's Connections, bringing you Dollar General clearance event details. Yes, we have a clearance event coming up in just a couple days. So when does this start? It starts on Friday, September 19th and runs Saturday, September 20th. And the last day will be Sunday, September 21st. So what is included? Let's chat about the clearance section in POG. That is not included in this clearance event. This one is going to be only seasonal categories. There are tons of them included. We're about to go through them, but these seasonal categories are already reduced and they will be an additional 50% off their already reduced price. Now, over on my website, kristiesconnections.com, as you can see now right on your screen, we have tons of web pages already set up for you with the products that are included in these seasonal categories with their picture, the product description, UPC, all the good stuff. Be sure and go check that out. Still have a few more seasonal categories to add to this, and I will be working on them this week for you. In addition to that, we have put out numerous visual videos right here on this YouTube channel, so check those out as well. Look down in the comments section for direct links to those videos as well as to my website, kristiesconnections.com. All right, gang, let's get right into what is included. Okay, everything we're going to go over from here on out will be a percentage off. We're going to talk about what the percentage off is. During the clearance event, these items will be an additional 50% off that already reduced percentage. Okay, first up, we have our summer picnic. This is our Dixie items. These are currently 10% off. And then during the clearance event, they will be 10% off plus an additional 50. Next, we have the Dolly Summer Collection. I love the Dolly collections. This one currently is 25% off. During the clearance event, it will be an additional 50% off that already reduced price. Next is going to be the other Dolly collection that we have. This is the Cup of Ambition line. It is, you can see, a lot of the pastel type colors of blues, pinks, such like that. Currently 25% off. Again, will be the 25 plus an additional 50% off. Next up, we're going to look at some back to school, and we have the back to school hardware. This one too is currently sitting at 25% off. Will be an additional 50% off. Y'all can take 1 second, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you aren't already, share to a friend, and do that little hype thing if you feel moved to do so. Okay, next up we have the other back to school. This is back to school stationery, currently 25 plus an additional 50. Keep in mind with all of these categories, there's lots more included. I'm simply showing you literally a couple slides of what is included in each line. But again, over on the webpage or in the videos, there's individual items to show you all the individual items that are included in these categories. Moving right along to the summer party category, currently 25% off. We did additional 50 during the clearance event. This has party, like the paper, cups, napkins, those sorts of things. In addition to that, there's also some other fun things included. Be sure and go check this line out. And same applies to the next one, which is the spring stationery. It too is currently 25% off. There are some fun things included in this collection as well. That is, of course, plates, cups, napkins, but there's also some other fun little things for kids, so be sure and check that out. Now let's look at our green Clover lines. We have 3 of them. All 3 are included. We have the travel tier table, currently 25% off. That's the tag you are looking for. Fun items in this line. Have a video plus web page for this, as well as the other 2 green Clover lines. Next one is going to be that green Clover garden, currently 25% off, but there are some items for some of you that could be ringing 50% off right now. If you don't know about that, check out the visual video for the green clovers. I explain more in that video. Next up, we have the green Clover tropical summer, which is currently 25% off as well. So lots of fun stuff with the green clovers. I love those coolers. Cool stuff in this line. Now we're going to move on to some candles that are also included. This is only select Club 92 candles, currently 25% off. You're looking for specific ones and they're all on the website. Next we have the private brand sun care, 25% off. This is a list of select studio sun care, which is the Dollar General brand of sun care. There are specific ones that are included. Who hates those pesky little ants and flies during the summer? I know I do. So the summer insect line is currently 25% off, and it will be an additional 50% off during the clearance event. Next up, we've got some select as seen on TV. I believe these are the items I'm showing you right now that are going to be included. There may be more included, there may be less included. We won't know until the clearance event starts so that I can verify that one for you. Okay, let's move on to our store-specific lines. What does this mean? Some of your stores are going to be at 25% off right now. Some are going to be at 50%. So you got to check your stores, check UPCs, and that will tell you where your store is. But the first line included is going to be the pink square swim in summer. This does exclude the bubbles, the chalk, and the play balls. All right, that's the tag you are looking for. It literally has a pink square right on it. And again, this is your summer type items. So that is what you're looking for with that one. Moving on to the next one, we have the lawn and garden. Your store could be 25, it could be 50% off. It would be an additional 50% off that already reduced price during the clearance event. And here is a list of the items that are excluded. Excluded meaning they are not going to mark down, won't be part of the clearance event. So you definitely want to be careful, make sure you're scanning. In addition to the regular lawn and garden, we have found a couple things that are following that are pretty fun you might want to take advantage of. First up, this Dolly Parton. Now those are following the markdowns for lawn and garden. So if you find a 50% off store, these will likely be 50% off plus an additional 50 during the clearance event. On top of that, from our s'mores line, which is a really fun current tier table line we have right now in store, you will find these tabletop fire pits. These are actually oddly following the markdowns for lawn and garden. So be sure that's correct in your store. Make sure you scan, but you could grab these up at 50% plus an additional 50% off, which will make these 75% off during the clearance event, making them just $3.75. Moving on to camping. Again, your store could be 25% off or 50% off. These items will be an additional 50 during the clearance event. Keep in mind, after the clearance event is over, all these items will return to their pre-clearance event pricing. Next, and some of you guys are going to really like this because you guys love those home lines, Green Dot Home. Could be 25 or 50% off at your store. You're looking for a tag just like you're seeing on your screen. And these fun little items, this fun little collection, will be an additional 50% off. Moving on to some more Green Dot items, but this is your beach towels and your beach blankets. Now, these are marked with the Green Dot, so likely your store, whatever Green Dot is, these are probably the same in that store, but it will vary per store, so make sure you're scanning. Next, we have the yellow dot, which too is currently 25 or 50% off. This is the tag you're looking for. And again, just need to check UPCs. They're all over on the website if you're looking for UPCs to manually enter and see which of your stores is at 25 or 50%. Head over to the website or check out the visual videos. Next up, we have the summer apparel. This is a very large collection of a bunch of different shoes and clogs and apparel and clothes. It's Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, some black paper party items, lots of fun stuff in that line. Next, let's talk about these purple clovers. First up, we have the dollar line. It's the Purple Clover Sweet Treats. Do you guys remember this one? We haven't talked about it in a little bit. But again, full website and a visual video with these in it. Next up, we have the next line that's 50% off. That's going to be the Purple Clover Spa Tier Table. Lots of super cool things in this one. Gang, all these that we're talking about now, these Purple Clover items, they have lost their home spot a while back. So they're going to be kind of Lord knows where in the store. You're going to have to really search for them. Next one we have is the Gaming Tier Table. This also is a Purple Clover line that's currently 50% off. So during the clearance event, this one will be 75% off. Now let's look at Purple Dot Home. Again, getting a little harder to find, definitely still out there because we're only at 50% off. So normally they don't get wiped, the stores don't get wiped out generally when we're on 50% off. Still out there, definitely. Now let's look at some patriotic lines. First one we have is the Patriotic Party. at 50% off. So during the clearance event, it'll be an additional 50, making these 75% off. And we have the 4th of July. Now these are not in any video, but there is web pages for these with every item or UPC number for you. So this one here is more of the glow bracelets, those cool, the leaners I think they call them, the porch leaners, all kinds of fun stuff in that. Swimmers, diapers, this one we need to chat about. We've talked about this before if you caught my previous video. These are currently 50% off. However, the splashers, diapers, those are actually 25% off plus 50% off. Then during the clearance event, they're going to be yet another 50% off. They will be super, super cheap if you find these during the clearance event. Also included is going to be those gentle step diapers. All right, gang, this next one, these are going to be really great during the clearance event. This is your summer barbecue beverages. They are currently 70% off. So during the clearance event, these will be an additional 50% off, making them super, super cheap. They will be an excellent deal during the clearance event. This next category, we really got to talk about. Woo, did Dollar General do some crazy stuff with the summer drink mixes this past Tuesday, gang? Lordy. So we did have some that had previously pennied. Those have gone back to full price. We do have some that we're following, doing perfect with what they should do with the clearance markdowns. Some of them have reset back to full price. Some are still following the 90% markdown that they should be. The only thing I can tell you about these items, gang, is make sure your store location is correct and scan, because some of them you may find are not included anymore. Some of them, who knows, might be a penny, might be 90% off. Don't know. Just be really careful with these because they're doing some really wonky things with the prices. Alrighty, folks, I know this is a lot. We're almost done. Next one is going to be the fireworks. Are currently 90% off. They will be 95% off during the clearance event. Will be the 90 plus an additional 50. Next, we have the select wipes. And I'm going to be very honest with you, I'm not even sure which ones they're talking about. It quite possibly is these Prado wipes that have been included in lots of clearance events. Not sure, though. I'm going to have to get back with you on that once clearance event starts to tell you exactly which ones are included. All right, gang, so that was a lot. When it's a lot, what do? We do cheat sheets over here for you. So I did separate into 2 different pages and labeled it so you know which percentage things are off. So feel free to screenshot these. These are not made for other creators to republish. It is simply for my friends and my supporters here in Kristie's Connections for your own personal reference. Okay, friends, so that is all the details on the clearance event. It is the fall clearance event that starts this coming Friday, ends on Sunday. Lots of seasonal stuff. Again, no core stuff, so we won't have the coupon matchups and all that. We've worked very hard to get your seasonal categories, the videos done, the visual web pages done. We knew, of course, that this was coming up and was trying to get as many visuals out for you so that you can get prepared and get some really decent deals on some of these products during the clearance event. So I hope you found this useful. That is all I have for you in this video. Stay beautiful, stay kind, stay amazing, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, friends.